What's up, guys? So this thing's going to the dyno tomorrow. So I'm just doing some last minute prep here. It's been leaking fuel a little bit, so I want to figure that out. I think it's just a breather in the fuel tank. And another thing that I want to do today is just test the boost controller, or not the boost controller, the boost controller solenoid. I wired it in. I'm not sure if it works or not. So I think through DSM link, I can connect it, hook it up, and activate it and deactivate it and see if it's gonna click in here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Off to the dyno tomorrow. Professional box. Explain what you're doing. Well, this is a good position. Well, when I was doing the swap, I put the tank on and I just connected the filler neck, and that's it. So now I have to go in there and connect the rest of the pipes, which I probably should have done earlier because now I have to pain in the butt. So. Alright guys, so apparently I can't actually activate the boost controller through DSM link, so I guess you'll figure that out tomorrow if that works or not, and I think it should. Yeah, so tomorrow's going to tune shop, so there it is. So the Eclipse did not get dynoed. So what happened was, so as you guys saw, I took the Eclipse, drove it up to the dyno, and while it was sitting here idling, it stalled out, which I thought was weird, but it does have a pretty rough idle, so I was like, well, whatever, you know, probably just stalled. And then when I went to go restart it, it wouldn't start back up. The battery was dead. So then I jumped it, and it started up and ran good after that. I drove it all the way to the dyno, which is probably like a 30-minute drive from here. Drove good, no problems. I stopped at a gas station, turned it off, no issues, started right back up. So I just figured it was just a fluke and it's gonna be all right. And so the next day when it was supposed to be dynoed, I got a message from the tune shop saying that the alternator wasn't working. So they said they couldn't tune it. They said while it was running, it was at like 7 volts and then just eventually just died right away, pretty much as soon as they started it back up with the jumper. So I ended up going back there with an extra battery. I ended up jumping the car and took the jumper off, and it ran fine. It was actually at 13.7 volts pretty much the whole drive back to the shop here. So I'm not sure what the issue is. I'm gonna have to go through the wiring. I know the connector on the alternator is a little bit dodgy because I mean that's how it was when I got it, and I don't know what, it's like pretty dodgy, so I guess I'll have to take a look at that over the winter. And so I guess this thing's gonna get dynoed in the spring because now it's pretty horrible out there. There's snow everywhere. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I am really bummed out that I didn't get the dyno it this season. You know, have it ready, completely ready for next season, just to get in and drive. But the good thing about that is I think I'm gonna end up buying some bigger injectors over the winter. Right now I have some Fuel Injector Clinic 1150s in there, but I think over this winter I'm gonna get some 1800s, and that should be able to open up some more horsepower for me, because I think the only limiting thing for me was the fuel injectors, since it's running E85. I think the maximum that it would make is like 400 wheel. So, I mean, it's kind of good that, you know, I didn't get a dyno and then get injectors and have to get it re-dynoed. As of right now, I actually got the car on jack stands. I'm selling the wheels off the car right now because they actually don't fit with the Brembos that I have for it. So that means that I'm going to be looking for some wheels. I think I'm going to try to find something nice. It's just really hard to find wheels that actually clear the Brembos. And knowing in advance that they will clear before I buy them is kind of important at this point, because I just bought the old ones. I don't think I even had the Brembos at that point, so I wasn't really worried about clearing Brembos. But yeah, here's how the car sits right now. So I'm probably gonna schedule an appointment for the dyno like within the next couple weeks here, just to make sure that I can actually make it on the dyno, because I know dyno shops are pretty busy in the springtime. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get an appointment scheduled now, so that way I don't have to wait, you know, in the springtime for that dyno session. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Just, obviously share with your friends if, you know, if you think my content is somewhat decent, hopefully. And yeah, subscribe, guys.